pilgrimage is something which is designed to make it clear to people in the course of their ordinary lives what the real meaning of life is, which is a movement from our creation to our death and then our eternal destiny.
The Chartres pilgrimage is the most important thing happening, the most important annual event happening in the church today. I have no idea how anyone could deny that.
It's also important because it testifies to the strength, the durability, the tenacity and the longevity of the traditional Roman rite.
The pilgrimage is in a certain sense a clear vision of what daily life must be. It must be a pilgrimage.
For me, it's this experience of confirming the fact that you're not alone, that you're a community of believers and that you're watched over by the same God and that you're receiving the same graces.
It is a big event. It's a happening. It's, when you've got 20,000 people at Chartres Cathedral, it's impressive.
It's important for people to be able to pull themselves outside of their ordinary routine, to be able to rediscover what the real meaning of life is.
In a certain sense, this is the church militant, really marching to display and to spread what the apostles were commanded to do.
The Chartres pilgrimage on so many levels is counter-revolutionary. It goes against the revolution of the Spirit of Vatican II. It goes against the liturgical revolution that is now falling flat on its face, and it goes against the cultural revolution.
And the fact that there are, as I say, 80% of young people under the age of 30, which makes it a pretty unique event in the life of the church in Western Europe.
When someone's asked, someone young is asked to do something, oftentimes they want to do the most. And if you demand the most of them, they will give. And they will give to a point where they didn't realize they could give so much, but they can.
Pilgrimage is the most effective means because what it does is it takes you outside of your normal daily routine. It creates a time outside of time.
When you had spent 3 days struggling with the French and struggling with the German and all the other languages that the pilgrims speak, in the middle of the creed, et unam sanctam catholicam, the whole place erupts, and everyone is singing with one voice, the ancient creed of the Catholic Church. The Latin unites them all. Suddenly they all speak the same language.
For me personally, what is most important is the fact that it really, a pilgrimage, creates the experience of the mystical body of Christ. You experience this reality of what is the mystical body. It's not you any longer alone.
We must now baptize and convert all these nations back to Christ. That's the job that he gave to the apostles. That's the job that we know, by extension, is our job. And the pilgrimage drives that home.
This kind of pilgrimage experience, not only in a negative way, allows you to reflect upon the things that you're not doing, but it is a joyful experience. It is a joyful experience. It's a communal experience. It really makes you want to develop whatever virtues you do have to be able to aid in the whole movement of the body of Christ towards its destiny.
Chartres pilgrimage is a beautiful and powerful event, and more important, it's the most important thing, I think, for all of us to support. Really, if you want to make a difference, understand something about the Chartres pilgrimage, come and walk the Chartres pilgrimage, support it financially, support the young people who are trying to come from the States, and recognize it as simply the most important Catholic counter-revolutionary event happening in the church today.
It's not something you ever leave behind. It's something that it goes with you, continues with you, and oftentimes brings us back to do it again.